Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to number 9 of the G.O.A.T Show. Super excited to have you guys with me here today. We have a person that's like a phenomenal individual. Like, she's been through so much stuff. She's been through the ups and downs, and she's actually crushing it right now. She's been through a lot of things that, a lot of us have never been through, right? But anyways, without further ado, I want to invite our new guest, Michelle Spark, to the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up, ball of energy?
Yes, I bring it everywhere I go.
I love it. It's going to be an exciting show today, guys. So if you guys are catching us on the live, hashtag live. If you're on the replay, hashtag replay. Yeah, Michelle, it's great to meet with you. Actually, on the show, we've talked before, and we've been down the same road in a sense. As far as like the trials and tribulations and all the ins and outs of marketing. So just real quick, just kind of give us a little background on like who you are, and then like bring us up to speed on like where we're at today.
Okay, well, I am a retired Army vet of over 33 years. I spent my entire adult life in the Army. 17 years old, joined the Army, and I got to say, best decision I ever made. I just retired 2 years ago because I wanted more. Believe it or not, the last 3 moves that the Army moved me was 18 months apart. So 18 months, moved again. 18 months, moved again. Last one, I was like, and I'm done. I said, no more. I've been wanting to start my own business for so long. And that's when I decided, you know what? Now's the time. I'm done. I could have stayed in the Army for like 4 more years before the military kicked me out. And I said, nope, I want more. I want more. I want to live life on my own terms. I want to go wherever I want to go. I want to travel. I want to spend time with family and friends. I want to do what I want to do. And I got to tell you, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I've got 2 boys. They're grown men, 29 and 23. My little one just turned 23. I call him a little one, but don't tell him I told you that.
The little one.
Yeah. So he's 23. I got 2 grown men and they're amazing. I love them to pieces. So, and I'm trying to do the best that I can to help as many people as I can. So I actually love it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So military for 30 years. And did you decide to get out, or like that was it for you?
I did. Like I said, I could have stayed 4 more years because they give you so many years as a certain rank. I retired as a master sergeant. If I made it to sergeant major, I probably could have stayed a little bit longer, but I was tired after the 3 moves. Like, yeah, no, come on. Like, it's a lot.
Did you have plans after the military? Because I know you're absolutely crushing it right now. But so you had no plans when you got out of the military?
No, I've always wanted my own business. I tried doing real estate. I tried doing MLMs, like everything. You name it, I tried it. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Back when the internet first started, like in the 90s.
Right.
Like, okay, there's got to be a way. Yep. I just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out what that formula was. And that's why I'm super excited about now.
100%. So when you got out of the military, did you start any other online businesses, or like what did you do when you first got out of the military? What was your direction?
Okay. Well, I was doing the affiliate marketing. I found Legendary Marketer. I took the 7-day, 15-day business builder challenge and was confused and lost. And I upgraded and bought the blueprints, and I did the 1 day, and I was taking action. I was doing everything they were telling. But at the end, I was still like, what do I do?
Confused.
Yeah, I still was like, but I'll tell you what, I started making money, so I knew it worked. And that was the most exciting time of my life. I made $2.80, and it was the most exciting time of my life because I think, like most people, when they start TikToks, I don't want to get on camera. I don't want to do this, right? And you see me, I love this, but I was like, what? I got to do what? So I started doing it. Believe it or not, I started at the end of January, and 2 weeks, 3 days later, I got my first commission. I was like, what? Oh my God, this works 3 days, right? So then I just started doing what you're supposed to be doing, and that's driving traffic and talking about it. And that's exactly what I did. Once I started going live, I got my first high ticket commission, and I was like over the moon excited. And then I just continued, and the money just kept coming in. But then I started feeling a certain way because a lot of people started coming to me because they were like, I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do next? I was giving free Zoom calls, 30 minutes. I give you a free Zoom call if you sign up, blah, 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 whatever. but it turned into 30 minutes, turned into 2 hours, turned into 3 hours, and I'm helping them build a funnel. And I'm like, okay, I don't have time for this. I don't have in my day. I'm not working on my business because I'm helping you build yours. So I'm like, yeah. So I started feeling a certain way about it. And I'm like, there's got to be something else, right? Then my life blew up. I got divorced. I just up and moved. I moved 4 times in 10 months because I have a home. I had 3 homes, 3 homes. I owned 3 homes. And I had tenants. I had nowhere to go. I was homeless, right? So I'm sleeping with, I'm staying with relatives. I was with my aunt, my son first, then my aunt, then my brother, right? So that took my life off track, but I was still trying to do the best I could to keep my business going, right? I was still trying to go forward. Thanks, Peyton. Thank you for your support. So I continued, but then I shifted because that's when something changed in me. And I was like, okay, I'm selling this product that really isn't helping people. And I didn't get the support. Like I didn't have anybody to call and, hey, how do you do that? I didn't have anybody to call, no support, no community. There's a community, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not the kind of help that you need when you're starting out. So believe it or not, I found a guy, and I'll say his name because I love him, Brian Brewer, met him in person. He's an amazing guy. And I found what he was doing. I literally reverse engineered his process. And I got myself going. I was like, oh my God. And it started working. Then I had to find a product that I believed in, because when you promote as an affiliate, you've got to believe in the product.
Absolutely.
If you don't believe in it and you don't like it and you know it ain't helping anyone, I can't promote it. That's me. I know there's a lot of people out there that still do, but I can't. That's not me. It's not who I am.
I was in the same position too, Michelle. I made a substantial amount of money with that company, LM, and I was finding myself helping other people in their businesses more than I was in my business. After I sold them a $2,500 upsell, they're coming back to the horse that sold it to them, in a sense, and they're asking me for help. Right. And then it got to the point to where my calendar was so packed because of the people I sold $2,500 upsell to. Now they're coming back to me. It established a business, didn't it?
Right.
So now you've seen a hold the market. You reverse engineer Brian Brewer, which I haven't met him yet. Haven't had the chance, but he's a phenomenal marketer. You took what skills you did know and you decided to go do something yourself, right? Yes. Awesome. Yeah. So right now, currently, you are an affiliate marketer, but you're an affiliate marketer and you're a coach and you're all kinds of different things as well, right? So when you found that hole in the market, what did you want to give back? I know like you feel like an imposter, like I have, and a lot of people do. I guess it's one of those internal things. If you could feel comfortable about selling somebody a couple $1,000 package and then just falling on their face, whatever. So now what is your direction now? Like what do you have going on now?
Well, so here's what happened, Eric, because I kind of feel like I'm starting over again, because what I did is I started to take that and become a coach. And I had success, not to say I didn't have success, but then I got a partner, a business partner. And we started going into this another move. So I'm like, ooh, I really like this. Growing Facebook groups, scaling and monetizing Facebook groups. Okay. I don't want to be that person that says, I'm going to show you how to build your Facebook group and monetize it to 10K a month when I haven't done 10K a month in my Facebook group. So I was building this program and becoming a coach, but I also realized, wow, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work that goes into actually putting a program together. I had no one behind me. The partnership wasn't perfect. Okay. So we kind of went our own ways because we built a program. We did a challenge. We had people in the challenge, not a lot, but we had people and they were we sold nothing, 0. So I felt defeated and I felt like a failure. So I'm like, all right, something's got to change. So we kind of went our separate ways. We're still friends. We went our separate ways. She's doing her own thing and she's doing great. And I said, I'm going to go back to what I know, and that's affiliate marketing. And I'm going to go till I do $100,000 to $1 million before I decide to become a coach. And I learned that from someone else. Not to say that you can't do it, okay? But I don't recommend it because it's a lot of work, and you need the money behind you to hire a team to bring people in to help you with fulfillment, bringing those customers to you and actually fulfilling what you promised them.
Mm-hmm.
And then your coaching calls, you want to give them a good product, right? Like you're offering, you have an amazing product where you offer coaching to get these people where they need to be to that transformation.
100%.
I'm not there yet. I thought I was. Nope. Now, I will help anybody. I think there's a gentleman, I think Jason, if he's on.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Jason.
yeah.
Right? So him and I have had a couple of Zoom calls, just giving him little tidbits, not real long, just right? See, Jason, right there. So just giving him just little tidbits. I love doing that. I love teaching. I think when I was a little girl, I held school in my garage. Okay.
Right.
I love teaching. So as long as I can teach, I'm happy. So
Absolutely.
I'll help anybody. So I'm going to kind of go back to the basics, if you will. I can't take out the knowledge I already know. So that's
Right.
why when I first signed up, I got my first commission because I kind of already know what I'm doing. I want to get to a certain level before I decide, you know what, I'm going to build my own program now and find that gap. And I'll be honest with you, I really, really liked working with Facebook groups. So I might go that route and teach people the power of a Facebook group. I even shut my Facebook group down because even that takes work. And I believe as a beginner, you don't need a group. You have a group. Bring them to your group. You know what I mean? You have people are in there. They're wonderful. The questions are answered. I'm amazed. Barb is amazing. I'm amazed. The questions are answered like so quick, so fast, and right on point. Like I try to provide value as well because I know a lot.
You do.
Man, Barb beats me to the punch every time. I'm like, man, okay, every now and again. But I'll do some helpful videos to help people in the community because I know what I know. You know?
Yeah, you know a lot. You know, I met almost 2 years ago. We were on a live together on TikTok, and it was just the same thing, right? You were like, I invested in this guy named Dan Henry, and I was like, Dan Henry, I never heard of him, so I went and checked it out, and then not even an hour later, I just invested 5 figures with Dan Henry.
Yeah.
And so, it's just those people. Like I wouldn't have known about Dan Henry if I didn't really know you, right? And then Dan Henry actually helped me scale past what I was at before.
Right.
And so, just having the conversations like with you and the balls of energy, I knew at that point, like this is coaching material, right? Because you had so much firepower, I guess you could say. But what you brought up was it takes a lot of work, right? And you have to have some financial backing to supply or support your business and stuff like that. So what are you doing right now, I guess? Because I know you're with Doug. And if you guys don't know who Doug is, he's a phenomenal coach, mentor. I don't really want to bring too many people up, but he brings value. I recommend Doug to anybody in that regards, but you're now working with Doug. You've been with Doug now, a coach for 3 years.
Yes.
So let's talk about what you got going on with Doug and like what you're providing, what kind of value you provide to the community over there in your community.
Okay, so Doug actually he's developed and he's grown so much. It's amazing to watch his journey, but he's turned into the challenge guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Where he helps people that have a product, that have an offer, and teaches them how to scale that offer. Oh, Donna. Hi, Donna. Yay. I love Donna. She's in Doug's group with me. That's how I met her. And I brought her over here. Okay.
Love it.
And we're going to do the affiliate marketing. She's also a lady veteran. So,
love it.
But Doug teaches you how to actually grow your business with challenges, and he's amazing at it. So I do have something that I'm going to be planning. I'm preparing it now, but I'm going to be doing a 5-day challenge and promoting your course at the end. So
I love it. Absolutely love it. So you bring up my course. We have 2 different courses. So I know you got into the 12-day masterclass, and my whole intention on building that was to provide enough value to people so they can start at ground zero and then actually have a set up business within 12 days or less, a true business, right? And so what have you gathered from that 12 days so far? I guess I know you're gonna do a testimonial on it, but like, what's your thoughts on that 12-day?
Well, I gotta say, when I purchased it, it was at the lower price, and I was blown away by the value inside of this. Blown away. I recently spent $6,000 on a program. I got more value out of your course for $197, which I know is now $297. Tons of value worth the money. Okay. And what I found is this is the perfect thing for anybody looking to get started, because it doesn't matter what you start. Okay. The $7, you're not going to start a business for $7.
No.
You're not. I don't care what it is you buy. You're not going to get it started for $7. You have to invest in you, whether that's $200, $300, $500. Start small so that you test the water, so you determine whether or not it's good for you. I bought the 6K, but again, I've been in this affiliate marketing space for a while. And when I bought it, I don't want to say I knew everything, because I don't. I had a few nuggets that I got from there, absolutely. But a lot of the stuff that they were teaching, I kind of already am doing. I'm already doing it. I already know it. So I didn't get the value. When I took your course, I was like, yeah, this is it. So you got to believe in the product. So I'm like, I'm teaching it. I'm promoting it. This is it. Because there's so many people that don't even know what affiliate marketing is, never mind how to do it.
Right.
The perfect program, the 12-day masterclass, perfect program for them to get started, but still have some skin in the game. Like $300, but I got to be an action taker, right?
An action taker.
Got to be an 100%. Action taker, or that $300 goes out that you might as well just throw it out your window as you're driving, right?
100%.
So people got to have skin in the game to show up, right?
Indeed.
I love it. Absolutely love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's my whole point, was to build that, to give as much value as possible in one spot for less than a bag of groceries. Or now it's a little bit more than a bag of groceries. But either way, I'm glad you're loving the program. That was, that's what it was all about, was actually just providing that value. And it's good to see pillars of the community literally inside of Passive Income Blueprints. They're starting to trickle in more and more literally every day. And you'll be surprised on who's on my calendar that was on the top of the leaderboard at one time in Legendary Marketer. Now they're tapping on my doorstep, wondering what's going on after they ran their mouth. It's kind of funny though. But with that being said, you've transitioned from many different programs. So how much do you think you invested so far?
Oh, I did that number last night because I had a feeling you were going to ask me. I've invested over $50,000 in courses. Okay. Yeah. And I got to say, I have learned something from every single one. And I've taken something from every single one. Was it worth the investment? Probably not, but I did it. Okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And it's a matter of continuing to fail forward. Okay.
100%.
And again, when I failed, I didn't quit. I wanted to, but I did not quit. Okay. And it's continuing to get up, get back up on that horse and keep rolling, keep going forward, finding that one thing. If this isn't it, find something else. If that's not it, find something else. But there's nothing wrong with investing in multiple programs, because you're going to get something out of each one. Not to mention, you might want to get a program on how to build funnels and be an expert funnel builder. Get a course or a program on copywriting so that you know what to put inside your funnels or in your emails. Get a course on email marketing. So now you're a professional and you're an expert in that. Every single piece of it, you got to still continue to learn and get that education. So taking that money that you're earning and turning it around and putting it back in your business is only investing in you and your business.
Yeah, 100%. And the reason why I bring up the amount that you've invested is because there's a lot of programs out there, I guess you could say, that will kind of put blinders on you, I guess, and sell you on a dream in a sense. And I'm not going to bring up any program in specific, but you've been to the trials and tribulations. You pretty much know what's inside of damn near every program out there with affiliate marketing, right? And so, it's good to have an individual like yourself. I didn't go through that process, because I've done my due diligence. I was really sketchy from the beginning, right? I didn't trust anybody. So I had done my due diligence and all that stuff. So now that you've been through all these programs and you're ramping up, and probably another challenge that's coming up possibly, what's your daily schedule look like? So I want to put some motivation out there for people. I know you're on this personal challenge yourself.
Yes.
But I just want you to talk about your daily schedule, with your routine and what you do each day to get traction in your business.
Okay. So I do want to say, first of all, thank you. Because I was struggling with my daily action plan. And once I went through your 12-day masterclass, I am straight. And I don't spend as much time in front of my computer as I used to now doing busy work. Okay. But because I was in the Army for 33 years, I will not get up before 6 o'clock anymore. Okay. Not doing it. Okay. But I get up about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I stretch, I make my tea, and then I head to the gym. I go to the gym every single day. It was a personal challenge that I started for myself. Again, after that failure, I was feeling a certain kind of way about myself. I was in a funk. And I'm like, I need to do something. Doug is the one that inspired me. He's doing a daily gym challenge. When I saw him at Funnel Hacking Live, coming back from the gym all sweaty, I'm like, you even do it when you travel? So I was like, all right. So I started mine, and I'll tell you what, I feel great about me now.
Yes.
And that's what's giving me the energy. So I come back, I take my shower, and I come here and I start working your daily action plan. And it has really cleared things up for me. So I do my market research, I get my content made, I do my emails, I do my DMs and outreach, and I use a software for that, which I absolutely love, because otherwise I'd be lost in my conversations. And then I haven't gone live as much as I want to, but I'm telling you what, Eric, I'm starting today. Every single day I'm going live. I did it before, I'll do it again. And that's what moved the needle for me, because people want to get to know you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then after that, I'm done for the night. My personal thing was, because I was hustling so much, I won't work past 7 p.m. That's it. I'm done. I don't care what it is. Sometimes I'm done at 5 if I get everything done. But after 7, that's my time. And I'll sit and rot my brain in front of the TV for a couple hours, and then I go to bed. And then it starts all over. So I just want to say thank you, because that really cleared so much up for me, because so many people, and I was doing it. I was in front of my computer all day, Eric, from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m., 8, 9. I didn't accomplish a whole lot. I did a lot, but what's software? Well, Christine, it's a software for advanced people. I use what's called FlowChat, and it's actually pretty amazing, but it's pretty expensive. So beginners, I wouldn't recommend it. But I'll tell you what, it takes my conversations through a pipeline. I know exactly where they're at in that conversation, because scrolling through all those messages, I've done it. I'm like, what was that guy's name again? He asked me. Oh my God, it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. But it's actually allowed me to have 25 to 30 conversations a day, which I've never had conversations. And that was the other thing you taught me inside of the 12-day. I'm like, conversations. So now I'm actually building relationships with people.
Yes.
So I got my affiliate link. The next day I got my first commission, because it was a relationship I was already building.
Indeed.
So
just that fast, that AI tool that Michelle is talking about, Christine, I have access to it. And so I will share that with the group in the community when I think it's fit, when actually I figure it out a little bit more. But we do have Michelle, that's part of the G.O.A.T family anyway. So, but just stay on the lookout, coming soon, Christine.
Right. It's
100%.
just going to be more advanced, because it is a little pricey. It is a little pricey.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about it more in the group. But, it's amazing to hear, with you saying, like, people say all the time, only put 2 to 3 hours in your business. And, a lot of people are saying that's impossible, because it's a thing, 2 to 3 hours a day. That's like standard, what everybody says. But truthfully, when you break it all down, when I first started and I was with that first company, I was putting in a lot more than 2 to 3 hours a day. I was putting in 5 to 7 hours a day, and I felt drained, and I was going.
You still had a full-time job.
Plus a full-time job, working 60 to 80 hours a week. So I had to figure out and fine-tune a process for myself, being a worker, putting in 68 hours a week. I had to figure out a process on what I could do to maximize my time to actually put in 3 hours a day.
Right.
And that's where that came from. And, when I start feeling like work, I'll just quit for the day. I can work 1 hour, or I can work 4 hours.
I gotta go, right?
Right. Like if it's starting to feel like it's like work, because I want this to be enjoyable every single day.
This is my timer. I set my blocks of time. When it goes off, all right, what's next? And I move on to the next thing. And if there's something else that I'm working on, like for instance, my challenge, I'm going to spend an hour working on my challenge. I take that hour. When it's done, okay, tomorrow I'll do the rest. When you're learning a new course, when you're learning a new skill, okay, I'm going to take an hour and I'm going to learn this skill. So again, 3 hours is your typical, but say now you want to learn something new. So now I'm going to work 4 hours a day. So that 1 hour, block it off. When I'm done, I'm done. So that way you still have time for you. If you don't find that balance, it becomes so overwhelming and so much that you're like, okay, this is just hard. Right? And so many people quit, especially when they don't see those results right away.
A lot of people quit. Scheduling, that's the first thing that should be taught, is like your daily routine, your scheduling, like what you should do, your mindset. Those are all things that people need to prepare for, so they can understand when they go that valley of despair, that, okay, this is supposed to happen. Here's how I deal with it, right?
Right.
And that's super important for people because a lot of people haven't been to school for 20 years plus, right? And then they're coming into something where they have to sit down and use their brain for 3 hours. It gets strenuous on you, right? And then you don't know what's working, what's not working. So yeah, having that routine, that schedule is super important.
It is.
So yeah, absolutely. So you're in this 86, you're on 86, day 86 now?
98.
98. Okay, you're on day 98 of your challenge, right?
Yeah.
So you wake up early in the morning or whenever, like, and not past 6 o'clock or not earlier than 6 o'clock. You go to the gym and you get your workout in, and then you have your to-do like daily schedule on your list, right? So talk about like that, like, you know, you broke it down a little bit about your DMing and your like your market research. So let's talk about like your schedule, like for business in itself. So you talk about blocks of time you put in, and then when that block's done, you just quit and move on to the next. Talk about that a little bit.
Okay, so I actually promote on Facebook and TikTok. So the first thing I do, Michelle is really a goat. Thanks, Barb. So the first thing I do is my Facebook. So I post on my Facebook profile and every single day. So I prime for 10 minutes, then I post on my profile, and then I prime again for 10 minutes. And then I go into groups like your groups and Doug's group, and there's a couple of other groups. So it's about 4 groups I go into, and I just provide value. I answer questions, you know, give any kind of inspiration for about 20 minutes. Once that's done, I'm done. Done with that. Facebook is done. Close it, shut it. Okay, it's done. Then I move on to my market research. Okay, what am I going to create for content today? And again, if I'm traveling or something, I'll create a little bit extra on those particular days. So I'll do my market research. A lot of time, that market research, not going to lie, I'm doing at the gym, sitting on the bike.
Yep.
Okay, so I get that done. So when I come home and I get my Facebook done, I'm going into creating content. So that's the first thing I do is create content. I give myself about an hour for content. So you say 45 minutes, I give myself an hour. Again, I'm retired. I got all day.
Right,
so,
for sure.
Right? I give myself an hour. When that hour's up, okay, I'm done. Moving on to the next thing. Okay, what's next? Ooh, DMs. Okay, let's pull up my software. All right, let's start going down because I already know where I'm at in the conversation. I just pull them up. It's a button. You click on it and I copy paste. It's already in there and I hit send. You got to wait, you know, otherwise they'll think it's a robot. So that takes a little bit longer. So 30 minutes for that. Okay, done. Moving on to the next. Emails. Okay, let's do the emails. So I haven't really done any email campaigns like broadcast yet, because I just got my funnel and emails set up. Is it your, you're frozen. Oh no.
We
okay.
Backed up. I am on the hotel
right.
Wi-Fi, but
yes.
I paid for the $12 package. I get like 5 years on that one.
Right, which is good. Yeah. Right. And you're not in a prime time frame. At night, it'll be lagging no matter what you buy. Okay, so after the DMs are done and the emails, like I said, I was still I moved software. So I was using ClickFunnels, love ClickFunnels, diehard ClickFunnels fan, won't ever lose them. But I wanted to have another option. So I've been working with System.io and I've gotten really, really proficient with it. I got my campaign set up. I got workflows, automations. I love it. I'm digging it. So I was focusing on that and getting all that kind of set up. So this week is really going to be my first week where I'm sending out those broadcast emails. So I'll be working on that. So that block, I was working on my funnel emails, getting those done, right? And then go live. That was the last thing. And I haven't been going live. I went live for 30 minutes before your first free training. So I did do a live for that, but I'm going to start going live every single day. I just haven't figured out the right time. I'm going to try a few times before I really nail down exactly what time I'm going to. I was doing it before in the evening and it was okay, but I wasn't getting a lot of people. So I'm going to kind of try a couple of different times to see which works best. But on my lives and what I did before was I literally did webinars. I did a webinar on my TikTok lives. I showed people what affiliate marketing was, how to do it, meaning how other people are doing it, how the different ways there are of doing it. And then giving some examples, showing them not so much testimonials, but like how people are actually doing affiliate marketing and crushing it. And then, of course, answering questions. I could never let the feed of the TikTok live go without answering any questions. I just had to answer, right? And I do shout outs like, hey, thanks for joining, right? I let people know I see them, right? And then I'll give them some actual advice, like how you can get started too. But I'm completely transparent and I'm completely honest. People ask me, how much money do you make? Okay, rude. How much money do you make? Right? Like, seriously, that's really not a question because what I make doesn't mean you'll make that.
Right.
Hustler. I'm a worker. All right. Doesn't mean you're going to be a worker. If you put in minimal effort, you're going to get minimal results.
Yes,
So
indeed.
this is what kind of effort you put into it. And I'm completely honest about that. And then I'll point them in the right direction on how to get started. Right. They
Beautiful.
want more. And again, as beginners, these other programs I was promoting, they wanted you initial investment of like 6K. I'm like, no beginner, I don't care who you are. I know I didn't. No beginner is going to start out investing 6K in something they're not sure about.
Right.
Okay. $300. Okay. I can probably find $300 somewhere to see if this works for me, especially when I've been watching this girl, Michelle, on TikTok, and she's showing me stuff. And okay, you know what? Let me give this a shot. So that's where I'm headed. So it sounds like a lot, but as long as you block it and you don't let any distractions in, 30 minutes, done. 1 hour, done. 30 minutes, done. And you just move on to the next task. And then you're done for the night. There's been some days I've done it like 4 o'clock.
Take notes, guys. This is textbook from the 12 day and the roadmap.
Yes.
So just coming from Michelle, you guys should, this stuff does work. And what you don't finish today, you just put on the top of the list for tomorrow. You complete it and you just keep rolling through. 3 hours a day is all you need. There you go, right there.
Yep. So even though I have it on my calendar, I still have it written down because, man, I love checking that stuff off, man.
And I done this process when I kind of first put it together year and a half ago. I fine tuned it to a certain point, but I found it so much more easier, right, in my schedule because I was a construction worker and I was just like, I have to figure this out because there's no way people are doing this for 3 hours a day. There's no freaking way, right? And then it was impossible. And the stuff they were having me do was not like be original. It was like literally go copy other people's content or fake it till you make it. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, okay, I'm not no fake person. I'm a real person, right? What do you mean fake? I'm not gonna go copy somebody's stuff word for word and expect me to feel good about myself when I just took somebody's money. And it didn't compute with me. So I had to figure out a process. And that came in with branding. And that came in with finding out who my avatar is. So let's talk about who your avatar is. Who do you specifically like to target? Obviously, you're military, but let's talk about like who you can help. Like who would you like to help?
I want to help older women, okay? But I don't want to just because I have a lot of male followers too. But
of course,
again, I relate to women, like women that want to retire early. I retired at 50.
Absolutely.
Retired. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of awesome. Now I'm young enough, I can still go enjoy my life and do the things I want to do. I don't have to work till I'm 65 and collect Social Security, right? I want to help those people that are so tired, they just want to retire now. Like, what's your retirement plan? You ask a 30-year-old or my son, what's your retirement plan? He don't know.
Right.
He's 23, you know what I mean? They don't know. So let me help you get there. So my avatar is, I say women, but people that want to retire early. Okay.
100%. And you definitely can connect with 30 years in the military. It's a long time, to be in one spot, right? That's dedication, that's commitment. So you have a lot to offer, personal experiences, real life experiences, all kinds of different things that you have to offer. And not only that, you're really skilled in what you do. You're definitely able to line a beginner out on like their to-dos every day. So you don't overwhelm somebody,
Right.
It's really important to have an individual like you, especially when you're jumping into people's Facebook groups, providing value just to give them value. Now let's talk about like that value thing. Like, why do you want to give value? Why do you want to give and help people?
Oh, dude, I struggled. I'm telling the 90s. I'm not lying. I've been trying to figure this out since the 90s. Okay. And I finally figured it out 2 years ago. I want to tell everybody.
Yes.
Because there's so many skeptics out there that think this is just a scam and this doesn't work. And I was never one of them. I was never one of those skeptics. Oh, you say I can make money? Okay, give it to me. I'll try it. Right?
Absolutely.
I got scammed for $25K. Yep. What is it? The FTC shut them down. Everything got scammed for $25K. I was like, what?
It's a real life story there.
Right. So after that, I was a little, I'm going to have to do some research, right? So I'm telling you, once I figured this process out, I want to tell everybody. I want to help everybody because the earning potential really is unlimited. Like unlimited. Okay. you're your only limit. If you only want to work 4 hours a day, that's your limit, right? You want to hustle 24/7, that's your limit, right? You're your only person setting that limit, because this really is unlimited income that is possible here if you put in the work.
Indeed, indeed. So we're helping anybody that wants to retire early, that doesn't have a plan for retirement, even if it's, it's crazy because we have some youngsters in our community, right? Anthony's but 20 something years old, and we have, Jay, he's like 16 or 15. He's an Instagram coach, so, it'd be nice too, to influence like, your son's age, 23, 24, and get him started early as well. So your day-to-day runs pretty much 3 hours a day. You go to the gym in the morning. You're on day 96, right? 98, 99 tomorrow. And so you've been going to the gym for 99 days straight, executing, taking action in your life, right? So it's a complete package. So what is your day look like after you're done with your business? Is it more of like family stuff? Is it going out to do things, Because I know a lot of people, they'll only post content like in their business. They're not showing like content like when they're actually doing stuff in their lives. Because it makes me believe if you're not only posting content when you're in your office, then what the fuck do you do in your other part of your life, right? So what does your life look like? You got a couple houses right now. You got all kinds of stuff going on. So what does your life look like outside of the
Well, I'm gonna have to say, full transparency, I'm one of those people that don't post all this extra stuff, and I don't know why. I don't do a lot. I'll be honest. During the week, I sit after I'm done. I'll make some dinner. I'll watch some TV. I live alone. Okay. I have a boyfriend. He's down in Florida. I go visit him once a month. So I was down there a couple of times. You think I'm in a beach. You think I'd be taking videos, right?
That's true.
Why? I don't know. It's not intentional. It's really not. But I'm focused on that space that I'm in, I guess, is the only reason I don't think of it. It's not because I don't want to. I don't think of it.
Gotcha.
I'm focused. I was at my house in North Carolina yesterday and the day before. It's gutted. I got construction crap all over. Perfect opportunity for content, right? Not thinking of it because I'm focused, right? So I've got to try to learn. And this is one of the challenges. Another challenge that I'm going to challenge myself is to show more of my personal life. Going to dinner with my son, like taking him out for his birthday. Content, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not thinking like that. So that's one of the things that I'm going to challenge myself is to do more lifestyle videos in my content everywhere.
Indeed. Yeah. I look at it like this. My business is my life, right? Because I truly enjoy what I do. And so like at first it was kind of hard, like to step outside the office and just do video and stuff, but I would take every opportunity and just like take a picture. Or just like film a video of like your son doing something. That's still a memory that you could have. Yeah. But you can just take that piece of content and then just put some words on it, and then that's actually content. So you're always working in your business, but you're not, on the sidelines. So that's kind of like how I look at it. So at one time I was just in my 5x5 space in my room when I was doing the lives every day. Right. And I was like, I got to get out of it. I got to show more of what I'm doing, and so it opens it up a little bit. So you have a few
inspired me. You have inspired me because I watch you and a couple of other people here in the community, and they inspire me. And I'm like, man, I got to start doing that because I love watching it, just like a lot of other people love watching it. So that's my new challenge to myself, is to do more of that. I think I took a video, like 7 or 8 seconds of me blow drying my hair. Okay. Start somewhere, right? So I'm going to start doing that. So every day, baby steps, right?
Absolutely. So you're going to start going live. I know that's what really took my business to the next level, because I went live for 90 something days straight. It was 60 plus. Robert said it was more than that, but I went live. I said every day I'm going live for 30 days. I'm going live for 30 days. I said that every single day. So it was always 30 days, right? But that's like when my business really blew up. And that's actually when I met you, when you were going live as well. Right. So, talk about the power of lives. Like, why would you want to go live? Because people are really fearful of that, which is understandable, right? But what's the power of going live?
Okay, so just like everybody else, I was petrified to do my first live. Okay, but like you, it literally moved the needle in my business, and the reason for that is because people can see you, people can hear you, people can see your mannerisms and like your energy, right? Oh my God, I love your energy. So many people were on my lives going, I love your energy, Michelle. People can see who I am. This is me. This is who I am every single day, and they see you. They didn't buy from me the first time. They didn't buy from me the second time. It might have been that 10th time that they showed up on my live and they're like, I really like this girl. And they, whatever I had, they bought it, right?
Yep.
Because they know me and they're seeing all the content that I'm giving them. Like I told you, I do a webinar. I teach them something. I take them through an affiliate marketing funnel. I take them through a TikTok account of people actually promoting affiliate products. I show them what this process looks like. And they love it. They absolutely love it. So okay, I'm going to buy it. So I got to be honest with you. When I first started, the first couple of lives, I was like, I don't know what to say. What do I talk about? Right? It's so like, but you know what? Talk about you. Talk about your life. Talk about what people want to hear about. And that's, what do you do? Why do you do it? Right? And just answer questions. Acknowledge people as they come in. Hey, Michelle, thanks for joining us. Glad to have you here. Hey, we're talking about affiliate marketing. Do you know what affiliate marketing is? Just ask questions. Get them to engage with you. Hey, if you're digging it, hey, if you're just popping in, tap that screen, give me a like, let me know you're here. That's it. Just give them some energy. It doesn't even have to be energy. But I'll be honest with you, if you're just sitting here like this and you're just, yeah, and then people aren't going to stick around.
Right.
They're just not, you know.
Get bored.
Don't be afraid. You got to get out of that comfort zone. I promise you, great things are ready for you outside of that comfort zone.
Yes.
It happened for me. And I did it. Now, when I was married, we did date night every Friday. So I went live every day, Monday through Sunday, except for Friday for date night. So other than that, I was live every day. And I did that for several months, like you, several months. And I promise you, by like the second week, I was so comfortable. I was so comfortable going live, and you will be too.
Yes,
and you
indeed.
just gotta do it that one time. Okay. And you're like, oh my God, that was nerve-wracking. Do it for like 30 minutes. Oh my God, I don't know. I like it. Do it again. And then do it again. Okay. And I promise you, it really, really does get easier. And it's actually fun. Like I have a lot of fun going live and talking to people and hearing from people, because there are some haters, not gonna lie, there are some haters on there. But hey, boost my algorithm. I hate you too, you know? So, but it just ignore them. Don't even give them any of your energy. But talk to the people that are actually asking you questions and giving you that positive feedback. You know, it's just make it fun. Have fun.
Indeed, that's a huge thing in the PIB community. Like people in the 12, they are getting their 1,000 followers really quick, and they're just ready to go live. And it just warms my heart as a coach to see other people that excited about something that I'm teaching, right? And then them actually going live for the first time, or in a group, you know, to break the ice.
Right.
To break the ice, right? And that's super important because people don't want to go live by themselves. So, you know, going live in a group or one other person breaks that ice for you. So since you're going to start going live again, right? If there's anybody in the PIB community, I'm sure if you put a post out there, you're going to get a line of people to, you know, and that's going to, you know, not only help you, but it's going to help that other person as well. But yeah, so I want to put Michelle on blast. She's going to be going live again, guys.
Yeah. So if you guys ever see my lives and you want to join me in my live, come on in. Absolutely. I unless I'm teaching, unless you see like my computer screen up and I'm teaching, but if I'm like talking, yeah, come on in. I will be more than happy to help you get comfortable going live, because it really is fun once you get used to it.
Yeah, and I do that with my students. Lately, I haven't been doing it like in the last month or so, but I always try to make it a practice to, like, I had my calendar open for people to schedule with me to go live for their very first time. And so they would feel comfortable, more comfortable. So my calendar will be open up again for anybody in the community here soon, after this next month. But, you know, it's just a really good opportunity for people to actually get to know who you are as a person, rather than seeing some text across the screen.
Correct.
So you're talking about a TikTok, not TikTok challenge, but just a challenge that's coming up. And is that going to be like hosted kind of like in your Facebook group?
No, it's okay. I paused my current Facebook group because it's a lot of work to run a Facebook group, but I'm creating a new group, and I'm doing what's called, so I've actually named my challenge. It's called Affiliate Kickstarter 5-Day Challenge.
Love it.
Okay. And I'm going to just basically take them through what affiliate marketing is, why you should do affiliate marketing, what's, you know, show them the other, you know, throw rocks at the competition, like your e-commerce and your FBA and all that crap. Take them through affiliate marketing. And then at the end, I'll be offering your 12-day masterclass. So
when does your challenge start?
Well, I have a date of 6 February.
Okay.
6th February. It's going to be free. I'm going to have a VIP upgrade. So I'm going to go live on Zoom every day for an hour. After that live, I take the general admission off, and the VIPs will get an extra hour with me to ask any questions, things like
Love
that.
it.
I'm going to give them a copy of the replays for the VIPs. And I think this one, because I've already done one challenge, an ultimate group growth challenge, and I love that. And I had so much fun. I think I'm going to gamify this one. So I'm going to do a gamification challenge like Doug teaches. And that's basically putting people on a team, and they get points for doing certain things, doing their homework tasks. You'll get homework every day. So I'm going to give action tasks because we're action takers. I'm going to give action tasks, and so you get points. So whoever wins, I'm actually going to give them a scholarship to the 12-day master class. So I'll pay for
That's
their.
fire. That's absolutely fire.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. So where can we find this challenge when it comes out? Like, where can we find you at? And do you want us to go to Instagram or what?
Well, it'll be Facebook, because Facebook and TikTok is where I promote the most. If I try to do all the other platforms, I get overwhelmed. So
just to get a hold of you, just to get in contact with you, since your Facebook's not up as of right now.
Facebook or TikTok, either one. But I'll be promoting it 2 weeks prior. So I might move that date to the right a little bit, because I'm trying to stay focused and get my feet under me, kind of starting over, if you will. So I've got my product now. I've got my funnel and emails done. I've got my daily action plan listed out. The only thing is that going live. So I've got to get back onto that. So I might actually move my challenge to March, just because I want to have this process down pat before I bring something else into it, because that's when people start getting confused. That's shiny objects, if you will. Okay. And they start becoming very overwhelmed, and they get to the point where they're like, okay, this is hard. I can't do this. It's too much. So just start. So that's what I want to do. I just want to get this process down, daily action plan, make sure I'm doing everything the way it's supposed to be done. And then I'm going to bring. So I've actually just rethought about that I think it was last night while driving. I love energy, right? So I think I might actually move it to March, just so I could take January and February to get this process down pat, where it's like, it's nothing.
Love it.
Bring that challenge in. So trust me, as soon as I have this challenge ready, Eric, I'm going to let you know, so you can let the community know, but I'm going to start promoting it. I normally promote 2 weeks prior to the start of the challenge, and it will be free challenge. It will be a free challenge.
I will definitely probably include that challenge and all that information in my email list and put it to my people too, to help you out. This obviously, it's free value. I went live last night. I went live on Monday. I'm going live tonight again, and providing tons of value. So that's what it's all about. Like, it's okay to teach somebody something for free, because even if you told somebody the complete process of affiliate marketing, how it works, and you just told it to them, they're not going to figure it all out. They're going to come back to the person that gave them the value, right? And that's what people have to understand and wrap around their mind, is they don't have to be so greedy right now. It's going to come back. It always comes back. The more you
give.
You
know what I learned? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but my old lady brain, as soon as you start providing value and don't think about the money, the money will come.
Yes.
And that's what I did. So at the beginning, I'm like, oh my God, I got to make this money. I got to make this money. Right. And it literally hindered me when I let go of that. And I'm like, oh, you got a problem? Oh, I know how to do that. Oh, you don't know how to, I know how to do that. And I just started helping people. Whoo, I couldn't stop the money train. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm trying to preach this to people, right? You don't have to, exactly. If you just give a little, it's going to come back to you sevenfold. I promise. The more you give, the more you get. It's not might be selfish, but it's an internal thing to where, like, it also helps you get through those valley despairs too. When you feel like you don't know anything, you're not going anywhere in your business. You know what? Go out and help somebody for free.
Yep.
It's going to show yourself, hey, I know how to help somebody. You're going to see that person's face light up, and it's going to give you that courage, that encouragement back, and that energy back in yourself. So I don't ever really get down on myself too much, because I'm always helping somebody.
Yep.
Right. And I notice you are as well, in the community, all over the place. It's okay to give a little bit of help. And, again, you're not giving away the whole boat. Even if you did, the chances of that person putting all the pieces together are very slim. Right. And that's not a bad thing, but you're still trying to encourage people to move forward.
Right.
It's an amazing thing. I love how this is just breeding and spreading like wildfire. There's our competitors. I don't know if it's a competitor, but where we started at is now doing crazy things. They're doing a webinar now. They're doing free webinars. They're actually adding training to their sales funnel inside of their training now, because they're getting all kinds of complaints. Like, since we started this Passive Income Blueprints, a lot of stuff has been happening in the market, like realizing, hey, we can help people for free, and it's okay.
And it is.
So
it really is. And
it's
people
good
might
that,
say, well, I don't know as much as Eric, or I don't know as much as Michelle.
right?
You know more than the person just starting today.
Exactly. Just like, that's why I teach a lot. This concept is, you're just teaching somebody that's 2 chapters below you.
Right.
That's it. So if you know how to basically write an email, or you know how to like maybe set up your funnel, and that's pretty much it. Well, there's people that are 2 chapters below you that are just trying to learn that, probably by the millions. So if you just talk about exactly what you're learning right now, what you're teaching, what you can help somebody with, you will attract those people, right?
Yep.
It's just common law. Like, it's just like laws of whatever, attraction, right? And then it's that energy that we put out as well. So now we're kind of like on this playing field of like, hey, I'm here to help people. I'm a coach with Doug. I'm inside Passive Income Blueprints. I got this new like new side on life, I guess you could say. You're working out now. Going to be 90 days tomorrow. So you have a lot of things going on for yourself, but it's all good stuff that's benefiting you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
That's awesome. So so we have March coming up, possibly with a webinar, free challenge, and then that's just kind of like, man, it's so beautiful to actually see individuals like, that you've known for 2 years now or whatever, to actually step up to the plate and like, I'm gonna do another challenge. I'm actually gonna help and provide value.
Right.
It makes my heart warm. The last time we met, we were on a TikTok live, I think.
Right. Do you remember? And I don't know if you remember, but this was like way back in the beginning of your journey. You reached out to me by DMs and TikTok, and you asked me, how do you get so many followers? I can't remember exactly what it was, or how do you do something? And I just gave you a ton of value. I'm like, oh, try this, try this, try this. Dude, I watched you blow up. I'm like, awesome. He's doing it. That was like, I'm telling you, you must have been on like week 2 or something. I don't know.
The thing is, like,
you did it. Like, you took the action, you
right
did
then.
it, you blew up.
Right then. You told me how to do something. I went and implemented it, and I tried it. You know what I mean? I've done it. So that's the same thing with my mentor, with Dan Henry, with Brad. Rest in peace. Do you hear about Brad?
No.
My mentor, he passed away. But I will, yeah. So anyways, but with Brad and them, there's like, as soon as you learn it, go implement it right then and there. Right that second, if you had the chance, right? And then go learn it again and implement it.
Action taker. Hashtag action taker. Let's hear hashtag action taker.
Yeah, let's get a hashtag action taker for good old Doug and Michelle. Yeah, so it's just super powerful to give that value away, and I enjoy doing these shows, these GO.A.T shows. It's bringing to light, and showing people, hey, there is a chance, there is an opportunity. Because I don't want to get on here and boast. Like, that's one thing I didn't want to do is like ask somebody how much they made in their business, right? Because I know that's one of the questions in other people's pre-qualifying before you get on the show. Right. Because it's not all about the money you make. What I make is not going to help you on what money you make, right? It's about listening to the value and implementation. Yep. And so that's, it's just great to bring individuals like yourself, Michelle, on here to actually provide that value. And then the energy alone is just fire. It is. It's contagious. It truly is. And that's what keeps people engaged.
That's why I keep this going, right? Mm-hmm. It's every day, but everybody has their days. So not to say that I don't have my own days, because I do. But I try to bring myself back up out of it. And if I need to reach out, I do. But man, I tell you,
you're absolutely crushing.
I love what you're doing. I just love everything. The GO.A.T Show, like I just love everything that you're doing. So I want to be part of it.
Well, you're part of it.
So Doug doesn't have an affiliate program right now. So
you're starting to build one though.
Right. So I can't promote his product. So I needed a product. I'm starting back from scratch, but I needed a product that I could believe in, that could help people to keep in line with my values and morals. And that's what you gave me. That's what you gave me. So now I'm going to go ahead and spread that joy, spread that love, spread that knowledge, and help as many people as I can. Indeed.
It's a beautiful thing. And, just to have that mindset about things it's a totally different walk. You don't walk into your business feeling like an imposter. Right. Like it was hard for me to sleep at night. When I was selling products to people that were just struggling there. then I would wake up in the morning and I have like 5 more book calls and I was like just stressed out, you know, and I was just feeling so greedy and I wasn't really giving away. And then my eyes opened, you know, and it's just crazy. I hope more people's eyes that's watching this live will open up as well. Because like it's okay to give a little bit.
Yep.
It truly
100%,
is.
100%.
So where can we find you at? Like, I have all of your banners here. I'm going to post them. So let's talk about each one real quick.
Okay.
So right here we have Michelle. This is TikTok. So that's the handle. Do you only have one TikTok handle?
For right now, because again, I'm trying to not get overwhelmed. So after this challenge and everything's kind of running, that's when I'm going to bring in my Instagram. That's when I'm going to bring in my other platforms. Because when you try to do too much, it gets you got to be consistent. So if you can't be consistent with it, don't try it. Facebook, TikTok, I'm consistent every single day without fail.
Perfect.
So I'm going to keep that going. So
perfect. And then we have your Pinterest. Let's talk about Pinterest. What do you have going on in there?
Oh, well, Pinterest offered me money to create idea pins, right? So I made over $1,200 with Pinterest in posting idea pins. And all it was a repurposed TikTok. So, but again, because it wasn't a platform I was used to using, I wasn't as consistent as I am on TikTok. Again, when you try to bring too many things into the fold, it just becomes overwhelming.
Spread yourself thin.
Correct. So I could have made so much more money with Pinterest. So right now I haven't really done a whole lot. Again, everything's kind of taken a back seat, but I still have views because I've got regular pins. I've got idea pins, and that content is not like TikTok. Okay. So my idea pins that I posted a couple months ago are still getting views today.
Love it.
Okay. So that's a delayed gratification platform. Okay, so keep that in mind if you're doing anything with Pinterest. But Pinterest is still a search engine, so it's extremely powerful. So it is very powerful tool. So when you have the time to bring that in, I recommend you do it.
Right. A lot of women go on there, a lot of men go on there, whatever, for like finding out recipes or you know, just all kinds of different things. So, you know, it's a really powerful platform. I think I'm on Pinterest, but I don't know if I've ever posted anything. I was too caught up in TikTok and Facebook and everything else. Yeah. Right. So then your IG, we have an IG account as well. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so I started doing, again, repurposing my TikToks, but not consistently. Okay. So I'm not really growing on Instagram. But like Instagram and Facebook, it's a social platform. If you're not going to engage in that platform, don't bother. You can't post and ghost. You have to post and then engage with your people. And my recommendation is pick 10 accounts, hashtags, use your hashtags, your niche specific hashtags. Okay. Pick 10 accounts and you post one comment on every one of those every single day, and your account will literally blow up.
Fire.
And I don't have time for that. It's not in my daily action plan right now. So I don't have time to do that. I did that in the past, and I've proven that in several free trainings that I've given with the Instagram. So again, once I get my daily action plan set, I'll be bringing in Instagram as well. And that's definitely a platform that I want to learn on and get better at. And I started listening to a podcast called Build Your Tribe with Brock and Shailene Johnson. Look at him feverishly getting his pen. What was that again? Build Your Tribe. Okay. Brock and Shailene Johnson, mom and son team, which kind of makes me all warm in the heart and everything. So they are Instagram rock stars, and they've got a podcast, and I listen to it at the gym because the last thing at the gym is I walk a mile. They have an indoor track, which is amazing. And I listen to their podcast. They have an episode every Tuesday and every Thursday, and their nuggets of information is gold.
Love it.
Gold. So once I get into that place, I will definitely be. They actually have a club hub I want to get into, and it's not very expensive, like $17 a month or something, but I'm not there yet, so I'm not going to do it. Okay.
Right. So Instagram's popping, and that podcast, I was actually, somebody in the community asked the other night, they were actually at the gym and they were wanting to listen to a podcast, but I didn't really have anything on the top of my head to send them to that I could think of. I know Brian Brewer has a podcast or something now.
Yes. Evolved Marketing.
With Andre. Yeah. So like, but anyways, I wanted to podcast. Huh?
That's a great podcast.
Is it?
Yes.
I've listened to the bits and pieces of it. I haven't talked to Andre in a long time. I just know.
No, I'm talking about Build Your Tribe. Sorry.
Oh, Build Your Tribe. Yeah. I'm definitely good on that. So Build Your Tribe, guys. And then to find Michelle is on Facebook. That's her main stomping grounds. but she has so many different trainings, guys. She has, Pinterest trainings. She has Instagram trainings. She has so much knowledge inside of her head, and she's able to help anybody, really.
Yep.
She was military for 30 years, so it shows that anybody truly can do this. A guy that barely graduated high school could do this. Military after 30 years, you're pretty programmed in military, right? You're pretty programmed in all those kind of things. Like, in a sense, you come out of that and just jump right into this and just take flight. It's possible. You just got to take action, right?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So my Facebook, I use, so I actually have the G.O.A.T Show banner on my Facebook profile. So I put that up there. That's your biggest real estate on your Facebook profile, and people are always like, oh, I don't want my friends and family. Hey, I don't care. They don't pay my bills. I don't care.
Right.
Comment, don't comment. I don't care. They've seen all of my failures. They've seen all of those businesses that I've tried. Guess what? I don't care. I'm going to keep trying till I get it. I don't care. So
you got it. 100%. It was great meeting with you today, Michelle. We're going to have to definitely do it again, and just to let you know, we do hire from within. So maybe in the future, there might be possibilities, right? Because you have a lot to provide, even if you want to put one of your training courses in my roadmap blueprint, that might be a possibility in the future, because I know you have a lot of value to provide and you like to help people. So
I do.
But, if you guys want to get the updates on the G.O.A.T Show, you just go ahead and text 21,000 or text G.O.A.T to 21,000 and you'll get automated updates every Tuesday and Thursday. So you guys won't miss us.
I'm on
it. It's been great meeting with you today. We're about out of time. So, I love having you in the community. I see your posts all the time. It's just thank you for being a part of Passive Income Blueprints. Thank you for seeing the value and recognizing that and actually talking about it. And to tell the world, because a lot of people need to know that, not about what we have going on here, but a lot of people need to know it's okay to help somebody for free, and to give a little bit of advice and a lending hand, and people, you don't have to back yourself in a corner and say, oh, I paid for my education, I ain't helping you for free. A lot of the people out there, we could probably think about who those people are, right? But it's not about that here. So it's good to have you on the show, Michelle. Blessing. I'm gonna go ahead and let you take us out and just tell the world whatever you want to tell them.
Well, the only thing that I can tell everybody that is possibly sitting on the fence of doing this is just do it. Okay. You don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you so much, Eric, for having me. I am blessed to be inside of this community, and it is an absolute pleasure to serve with you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. You have a blessed day, and I will see you tonight.
And I'll see everybody on the inside.
Thank you, guys. Take action, guys. Take action. Let's see. Let's do some questions real quick. Are there any questions for Michelle real quick? We'll go ahead and blast through them.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and blast through if there's any questions. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. We'll see. There may or not. They're probably just still blown away about the value that's dropped tonight and the energy.
I answered all their questions.
Yeah, you pretty much did. But either way, guys, there's no questions coming through. You guys have a blessed Thursday. I will be live tonight for another training and also on Monday. So without further ado, you guys have a blessed day. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.